Welcome to the percent of change portion of the SOL Bootcamp. What you were given were two specific percent increase or percent decrease questions on your pre-assessment. This one says, this table represents the market value of a house at the end of each year. What is the approximate percent of increase in market value of the house from 2009 to 2010? So often, when you see a question like this, you automatically want to figure out what the question mark is. That's not what this question is asking. You have to read it very carefully. So what we're doing is we're figuring out the percent of increase between the values from 2009 to 2010. So I'm looking at this number, 363,000, and this number, 445,500. The first thing we want to do is we want to take the larger number and subtract the smaller number. So I'm going to, and you'll need your calculator for this, 445,500, and we're going to subtract 363,000. So 445,500, I'm punching it in on my calculator, minus 363,000 equals, and I get an answer of 82,500. But we're not done. Obviously, you can see that none of these choices is 82,500. So often, what you guys want to do is you want to do the subtraction and say, okay, I'm done. That's not percent. We need to take that 82,500 and divide it by the original cost of the house. That's where it started. It started at the cost in 2009. So we're going to take that number, divide by 363,000. So I punch in my calculator. I already have 82,500 in my calculator, divided by 363,000, and I get the decimal 0.227, and then it continues on and on and on, 0.227. So I want to change that to a percent. That means I multiply that number by 100, and I get an answer of 22.7%. And take a look. That's exactly right there. There's nothing else really close to it. So if you're not exactly sure about rounding, you should be okay with that. Next, Sarah and two friends went out to dinner. The total was $63.54 if the amount before tax was added was $57.50. Then calculate the rate for restaurant tax. So this was a percent increase. So we want to take that 63.54. We're going to subtract 57.50. 63.54 minus 57.50. We want to, and it'll be $6.04. Even though you might be really good without using the calculator and you were able to figure it out, double check it on the calculator. That's kind of why they let us use the calculator on the entire test. Now, what I want to do with that $6.04 is I want to divide it by the original cost of the bill. Was the original cost $63.54 or $57.50? That's what I need to figure out. So I need to be able to read it. And if I look, it says, if the amount before tax was added, so the original price is going to be $57.50. So 604 divided by 57.50, and I get 0.105, and it's a number that keeps going on. If I multiply that number by 100, I'm going to get 10.5%, and the correct answer is C. All right, now you have some problems that we'd like you to go ahead and practice. And once you're done, bring these questions to the teacher. Good luck.